What's going on, YouTube? I'm going to do a little quick video here and share with you a couple of pickups that I got yesterday while I was out with my girlfriend. We stopped by a local flea market, and I was able to pick up some cards from a dealer I really don't know that well. Really don't know him at all, but he had basically this box of cards that were vintage cards, nothing newer, that like everything was like 1979 or older, and they were 25 cents a piece. And none of these cards that I picked up here are worth a whole lot, but still I'm happy to add them to my collection. And you can always find bargains at flea markets and stuff, so always keep your eye open there. Flea markets is a good place to check for bargains on sports cards. First one here I picked up is a 1972 Topps Chris Chambliss rookie Topps All-Star rookie card. Centering's not too bad. Card's in not bad shape, really that bad a shape. It does have a little bit of wear on the corners, as you can see on that bottom corner. Still, all in all, it's in very good condition. The back's centered pretty well, and sorry about the glare there from the light, but I'm happy to add that, being an Indians fan. Happy to pick that up for a quarter. This one right here, I got out of the quarter bin. It's in pretty much mint condition, but when you're mint to mint, it's Flea, 1982 Flea had done this is like an insert of Lynn Barker throwing a perfect game, and I already have one of these in a team set of the Indians from that year, but thought I'd pick up one more just to add to my collection. Years ago, I probably had dozens of this card before I sold my original collection, and then but since I got back into collecting, I just thought I'd like to have an extra one to put with my, for my own personal PC, and happy to get that. Now this one here, this is a 19, I believe 64, 64 Topps Nellie Fox card. Sorry again about the glare. And this card is in probably what you would say fair condition, poor to fair condition. And on the front, you would almost think, well, it's good. It's still in good condition, but it's got a little bit of a stain, like where this card is almost like a wax stain, but it's on the front of the card a little bit. It's still a nice looking card overall. And Nellie pictured here with the Houston Colt 45s. That's why it says Colts at the top. For you younger collectors that don't know who they are, there used to be a Major League Baseball team known as the Colt 45s, I believe, and they were, yep, right here it says at the top, Houston Colt 45s, second base. But they were, they turned into the Houston Astros that you know today. One reason I figured out real quick when I picked this card up, Nellie Fox is, of course, a Hall of Famer. And I knew I was going to get this out of that 25-cent bin when I found it. But it's got right. Somebody had wrote on the back of it down there at the bottom and up here at the top. And so that right there takes a card that might have been considered good to very good and drops it right down in poor condition. But for 25 cents, I'll take that and add it to my PC. I'm happy with that, Nellie Fox. And this is another to add to my Indians PC, personal collection. Oscar Gamble. I'm a sucker for this card. This card is only in very good condition. It's got some corner wear, but it's centered pretty well, and it's got that wild looking picture of Mr. Gamble with the afro, the tremendous afro, and it's just a cool looking photo of him on the card, and so I was really happy to get that for a quarter. And this is probably the biggest gem I found. I happened to flip through some football cards that this seller had, and there really wasn't a whole lot that I was expecting to find, because this was more modern era. And I'm actually standing there talking with him about he didn't have any, but I was asking him if he had any 1959 Topps baseball, as I'm trying to put together a set. And while I'm flipping through cards talking to him, I happened to spot this mini. And the player is David Cobb, and it's a black mini. It's from, I think, 2000. Let me see here on the back. It's from 2015 Topps. And other than being a mini, it didn't really look that special to me. but I pulled it out and laid it to the side because minis usually do well when as far as like reselling, and you know, a lot of collectors like little mini cards, and you can tell that it's a mini because I put a regular size card up behind it here in the top load. But anyway, I asked him, I said, how much are the cards in this box after I pulled that mini out? And he said, oh, most of those are, you know, no-name players or semi-stars or, you know, rookies that didn't pan out. He was like 25 cents a piece. So I got this for 25 cents. And this is the cool thing about it. I get it home and I turn it over on the back and I notice it's serial numbered. But check out the serial number on this. 8 of 15. Only 15 made. And this is number 8. And that's an extremely short print right there. 8 of 15. David Cobb, rookie. And while I don't think he really panned out that well in the pros, or did much in the pros, at the same time, that's an extreme short print. 8 of 15. So very, very happy to get that for a quarter. Anyway, thanks to my girlfriend, who enjoys looking at the flea markets as much as me. If it wasn't for her enjoying going to the flea markets, I probably wouldn't have been able to get these little bargains for a quarter a piece to add to my collection. I know the Gamble, the Indians Perfect Game, and the Chambliss are really not worth very much. I know the Nellie Fox is in pretty bad shape, but I'll tell you the truth, this card right here, just because it's a short print, or that Nellie Fox being, you know, he's a Hall of Famer, easily worth the $1.25 that these costed me. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Go out to your local flea markets and see if you can find you some bargains that you can add to your PC.